In the cacophony of comedic banter between Howie Mandel and Brendan Schaub, a curious incident takes center stage, a Twitter-fed rumor swirling around the alleged sink urination escapades of Mr. Schaub.
My Twitter feed lit up a little bit more to say, don't go to the bathroom there because you piss in the sink.
Where?
What?
They said that you said this out loud.
Wait,
Does he piss in the sink
don't
here?
go to, I've done it
never
maybe
seen it.
once.
Okay, but
I mean,
so that was the whole thing.
emergency.
Nobody's talking about the fight. Everybody was saying, Howie, how are you going to go there? He pisses in the sink. Brendan's talked about he pissed in the sink.
I had to pee in the sink one time. It was a state of emergency.
I'll be honest,
Where was the toilet?
I mean, you got to have a key. It's like Alcatraz. It's a dicey security.
I'll be honest, if I met you on the street and somebody pointed at you and was like, that guy's a sink pisser, and then ran away, I probably would go, yeah, that checks out.
That tracks.
Yeah.
That tracks.
Yeah, the face usually matches the crime. But also you seem like you carry yourself with a swagger of like, if I got to go, I'm going to go right now.
Oh, it was, I mean, I'm telling you, it was terror level 5.
How
It was
did you...
either pissing my pants on air or doing it right there behind the sheets.
Well, next time, commit to the bit and just see what happens. Right?
Yeah, it's not a bad idea.
If you piss your
Probably could get
pants-
some views.
One word, catheter.
Oh, it's not bad.
You don't have...
Howie, the maestro of mirth, unveils this Twitter tale, recounting how his virtual compatriots warned him against venturing into a particular bathroom abyss for fear that Brendan had, in a fit of restroom rebellion, unleashed his stream into the sacred sink. The fight they were slated to dissect becomes an incidental footnote, eclipsed by the splashy allure of the sink saga. Brendan, the purported sink virtuoso, vehemently denies these claims, asserting that such aquatic antics have never graced his repertoire. The conversation, like a river diverted from its course, meanders through the labyrinth of bathroom humor, with the fight, a forgotten relic, left adrift in the comedic undertow. Howie, the irreverent ringmaster, orchestrates the discourse around this watery misadventure, prodding Brendan with jests and jibes. The sink story, a narrative so surreal, gains prominence, relegating the fight to the shadows of forgotten tales. Howie, with the finesse of a comedic surgeon, dissects the nuances of Brendan's denial, weaving a tapestry of laughter around the absurdity of bathroom gossip. Brendan, in a moment of candor, admits to a singular sink rendezvous, a tale born out of a bathroom emergency and the cruel whims of an inaccessible toilet. The air, thick with comedic tension, is punctuated by laughter as they jest about the logistics of sink relief. Howie, ever the provocator, suggests Brendan fully embrace the sink urination bit, a theatrical commitment that could leave the audience awash with bewilderment. In the comedic theater, Brendan contemplates the prospect of orchestrating a deliberate pants-wetting spectacle, envisioning a cascade of views and notoriety. Howie, the comedic sage, counters with the cathartic suggestion, a catheter as a prop for this watery escapade. The absurdity of the conversation, a symphony of bathroom humor, resonates through the airwaves. This bathroom banter, a comedic odyssey into the realm of bodily functions, transcends the boundaries of conventional discourse. The sink, once a humble fixture, becomes a symbol of comedic intrigue, a vessel for the ebb and flow of laughter. In the carnival of conversation, the sink urination rumor, a whimsical raft navigating the stream of jest, becomes the unexpected hero, eclipsing the fight in the comedic pantheon. In the intricate tapestry of lavatorial discourse, the ostensibly innocuous act of sink urination unfurls as a perilous ballet with health hazards pirouetting at every turn. The sink, once a bastion of domestic utility, becomes an unwitting accomplice in this clandestine dance, harboring dangers that tiptoe on the precipice of hygiene hysteria. The urinary perils of sink utilization cascade with the reckless abandon of an unchecked fountain. Bacteria, those microscopic mischief makers, revel in the moist playground of sink surfaces, forming alliances that would make even the most seasoned microbiologist cringe. The amalgamation of bodily fluids and porcelain confines becomes a breeding ground for microbial insurgency, an insidious uprising against the unsuspecting denizens of the domestic realm. In the intricate choreography of sink urination, the splatter effect emerges as a malevolent waltz partner. Droplets, propelled by the force of urinary exuberance, embark on a trajectory of chaotic dispersion. These airborne emissaries of unmentionable liquids settle on every surface within their reach, transforming the once sterile environment into a microbial battleground. The unsuspecting hands that later graze the sink's basin become unwitting conscripts in this microbial skirmish. The transference of bacteria from contaminated surfaces to vulnerable hands becomes a covert operation, a subversive plot hatched by the clandestine cohorts of unbridled urinary excretion. Furthermore, the sanctity of oral hygiene stands besieged in the wake of sink urination. Toothbrushes, those stalwart sentinels of dental health, find themselves unwittingly conscripted into the microbial melee. The very act of cleansing one's teeth becomes an unwitting alliance with the microbial invaders, an unwitting embrace of the bacterial belligerents spawned in the wake of urinary escapades. The ambient air, thickened by the invisible mists of urinary liberation, becomes a battlefield for respiratory vulnerability. Inhaling the microscopic fallout of sink urination may well be akin to inviting microbial insurgents into the inner sanctum of respiratory fortitude, a tempest of health hazards lurking in the atmospheric aftermath. The male denizens of the Schaub domain, akin to unwitting spectators in a surreal comedic opera, must have found themselves treading the precarious tightrope between amusement and befuddlement. The whispers of a rumored sink urination escapade, like an impish sprite, danced through the corridors of workplace banter, leaving behind a lingering sense of bewilderment. In the mundane realm of office camaraderie, where watercooler conversations typically waltz around spreadsheets and coffee preferences, the sudden intrusion of a bathroom narrative took the stage with an unexpected flourish. The male employees, perhaps accustomed to the ordinary ebb and flow of workplace banter, found themselves thrust into the whimsical theater of Brendan Schaub's bathroom escapades. The communal sink, once a bastion of shared utility, took on an unforeseen significance. Every trip to the restroom became a venture into the unknown, a moment fraught with the possibility of encountering the aftermath of an alleged aquatic performance. The porcelain basin, once a mundane fixture, morphed into a silent witness to a comedic saga that transcended the ordinary bounds of workplace tales. In the realm of public health, the dangers of sink urination emerge as a clandestine pandemic, an epidemic of microbial proportions masquerading in the guise of domesticity. The sink, once a symbol of utilitarian convenience, becomes a vector for microbial mischief, a Trojan horse in the domestic citadel. As the laughter subsides and the sink narrative dissipates like water down the drain, one is left pondering the capricious nature of comedic currents. In this ephemeral exchange, the sink becomes a comedic oracle, and Brendan Schaub, the unwitting protagonist, navigates the waters of humor with the audacity of a comedic mariner. The Sink Saga, a surreal interlude in the grand comedy of life, leaves us drenched in the unpredictable waves of laughter,